Hi everyone, it's Alicia with the Dougherty Dozen, and today we are making a muffin board for my 11 kids. But first, coffee. We are making chocolate, Martha White's wild berry. I'm gonna make pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, and I found this easy recipe from Taste of Home for cinnamon muffins. So we're gonna try those. I haven't tried them yet. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna start with the pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. Today the kids don't have school, so I slept in a little bit. And I'm gonna make lunch at lunchtime because they picked hot dogs and mac and cheese, so I'll make that this midday. I will make that in a different video. Happy National Daughters Day. Today's menu was picked out by Bree, Zoe, and Harley. Ironically, Bree's favorite food is muffins. So this worked out really well because I make muffins on every Monday. Okay, I'm not making this full recipe because the full recipe for pumpkin chocolate chip bread would make 3 loaves of pumpkin chocolate chip bread. We just want about a dozen muffins, so. Maybe a little more. All right, I'm gonna do a cup and a half of flour. I should do the sugar first. How much sugar? Cup and a half of sugar. Salt, 3/4 teaspoon salt. Today's vlog is my weekly shopping haul to Wegmans. That will post at 12 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then my other haul this week will be at Costco. Cinnamon, nutmeg, teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, this does not want to like stay. It doesn't want to stay put on my measurements. 1/2 cup of oil. We did not get to Sunday Fun Day yesterday because we were gonna do a corn maze and it poured rain the entire day. Like, the forecast was not calling for rain. And then all of a sudden it rained all day. So we did not get to the corn maze. We will go another day. Okay, flour, soda, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, sugar, oil. I need a 1/3 cup water and 2 eggs. We're gonna mix this up before we add the chocolate chips. chocolate chips. Let's use orange muffin cups. Might need another one too. I'm gonna run out. Yep. Orange plaid. Always the last drawer you look in. So today I'm going to take the girls out and about for a fun day. Josh is still working on winterizing the house. They got the garden taken out. They got the pool cleaned. Today he wants to winterize the chicken coop. Because it is getting cold at night here. The chickens have a heated coop. It's pretty fancy. Okay, I made a little more than a dozen here. Let's just make them all. I don't even know what else we did this weekend. This weekend flew by. We had a football game on Friday. Saturday, they worked outside, had dance, had flag football, violin. Sunday we just chilled out and watched the Bills game. All right, we're gonna get these cooking. Get the top oven started. Since that took up a whole muffin tray. And let's make these cinnamon ones, because I'm excited to make these ones. And I worked on birthday planning yesterday. Got 3 birthday parties coming up. Okay, Sean's birthday party is next Sunday, October 1st. Bodhi's birthday is October 4th, and the twins' birthday is October 16th. Deshaun's actual birthday is October 20th, but his party's next Sunday. Okay, let's try this recipe. We've got a 1/3 cup of shortening with Crisco. I like the butter flavored Crisco. We're gonna go 1/2 cup of sugar. 1.5 cups of flour. I meant to take my allergy medicine this morning. I'll do that as soon as I'm done. All right, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Actually, what do we need for baking powder? 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. James is in a culinary arts program this year, and he's in the dessert cookie unit, and he wants to have a cookie bake-off with me. So we might do that today. He's like loving his culinary arts program. So it's a good thing to see your kids happy about something. 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. All right, shortening sugar, flour, cinnamon, baking powder, salt, nutmeg, and I need 1 egg. Oh, and 1/2 cup of milk. It's like there's a space between it. I didn't see it. 1/2 cup of milk. I was like, this is really dry. That makes sense. First time in like a month. Nobody has to be up for anything right now. They are all gonna sleep in. $3.50. For how long? $3.50 for 15 to 20 minutes. I feel like that's every single muffin. $3.50 for, or 400, 15 minutes. All right, what muffin cups should we use? Let's go with these fun Halloween ones. Okay, these could be a fail. I don't know. Never made them before. Uh-oh, I'm not gonna get a dozen. We will get close enough. I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on top. What's next? We'll make the berry muffins next. All right, so I'm using 2 packets of muffins, a cup of milk, that's it. These are the last of my muffin mixes. I gotta restock on those. I wonder if Costco has them. All right, let's see, what are we making? Making mixed berry. I'm gonna go with pink muffin cups. I put way too much thought into which muffin cup I'm gonna use. I realize that. I just like it to flow and match. one more batch. Chocolate, chocolate. Three-quarters cup of water. Third cup of oil. 2 eggs. No cross country today, no football today. All we have is ukulele. Okay. Slightly over a dozen. And make our muffin board. Coffee break. We need ideas what to do with a zillion tomatoes and cucumbers from the garden. All right. I got strawberries, blueberries, apples, and kiwi that we are gonna put on this board. Actually, I'm gonna cut the apples last. Yeah. Some of these are going to the chickens. Strawberries. Chickens. Do some kiwi. When I was little, I used to go to my grandma's in Ohio every summer. She always had kiwi. So now it's just one of those random things that like brings back nostalgia of childhood summers. My little cousin. So I would go to Ohio for a bit every summer because I had cousins there, and I would stay at my grandma's. My little cousin couldn't say kiwi, so she called it Pee-wee. So it's Pee-wee. All right, muffins, and then we'll put some kiwi. So anyways, the girls picked the menu today. Muffins are Bree's favorite food, especially pumpkin chocolate chip. And then Harley picked lunch. She wanted hot dogs and mac and cheese. And Zoe picked dinner, which is lasagna. I don't know what we're gonna do for snack and dessert yet. Our pool is still open. We keep having like a random 75 degrees day. Like today. Today's randomly gonna be 75. The kids will probably swim. kiwi. I just test these with a toothpick. Okay, look how good these cinnamon ones turned out. Those look awesome. All right, let me let those cool for a minute and then we'll add them to our board. It just poured rain yesterday, all day, out of nowhere. And then by that time, I was like trying to find something else fun we could do, but everything was booked up. Any other ideas I had? We just chilled out. Kids had friends over, watched the Bills game. 2 of my kids decided that it was pajama day and said they were not changing all day. Can you guess which 2? I was like, fine, whatever. We did have music lessons, but I don't think Corey cares if my kids were in pajamas. He doesn't judge us. Actually, most of the kids had friends over. James went out with a friend. Went to the mall. Thank you to the little group of 8 or 9-year-old girls who came up to take a picture with him. He was quite flattered. So cute. Apples and cut up some green apples. Someone's up. Or that's just the dogs. add the muffins. I'm gonna go grab a lemon to squirt on these apples. Okay. Just a minute. Yeah, that's hot. Whoops. They are very crumbly. All right, cinnamon muffins. Pumpkin chocolate chip. Okay. And mixed berry and chocolates. And I can't forget I have like 3 chocolate ones in the top. Do you ever like forget you have something in the oven? Because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna let it cook a couple more minutes. Space them out. Chocolates. All right, muffin board Monday is done. Thank Thank you for spending time with me this morning. You are strong, you are beautiful, you are loved, you belong, and I'm so proud of you. I'll see you next time. Hi everyone, it's Alicia with the Dougherty Dozen, and this is my morning routine where I prep breakfast and lunch for my 11 kids. But first, coffee. All right, we're making eggs for breakfast. I'm gonna get the hash browns cooking first. So bad last night.
Really?
Yeah, I was tossing and turning. I don't know.
That's been my problem lately too. Don't know why.
I don't know.
Actually, the lake sounds full. Awake. Just laying in bed.
Yeah. Cheesy egg day.
Well, that makes life grand.
Makes life better. Try and make breakfast later on these days because cheesy eggs does not take very long, and then they're still warm when the kids wake up. Oh, I took Miracle to the vet yesterday, and she does have ear infections. She also has a broken tooth, which I guess is common. Dogs get them, they chomp on a bone. Soonest they could get her in for surgery was January. So, yeah. She's on some ear medicine. I did not just get those shells. I keep trying to get, I can see them, I just can't get them. Today is Wednesday. We're gonna have grilled shrimp and steak kebabs. With rice. All right, I think I got those shells. Just checking. Yeah, I don't see them. Sure, I got all the eggs. I don't know, do you add milk to your eggs? Some people say yes, some people say no. I don't really know. What's the right way? My mom added eggs. Milk. Josh does not add milk. I kind of go back and forth. I should have used a bigger pan, but it's too late now. We're going with it. All right, I was gonna use up the rest of this Walmart loaf and just make some toast. I slept weird and randomly have a crick in my neck and can't look to the right. So that probably looks really awkward. Apologies for that. Jordan had a bunch of dental work done yesterday, so I'm packing him leftover mac and cheese because he is not able to chew very well. I mean, he can, but this will be easier for him. You know what I mean. That was why we got smoothies last night for dessert, because Jordan needed a smoothie, and then of course everybody wanted a smoothie. All right, so Alex, James, Patrick, Deshawn, Bree, Zoe, Dash, not Jordan, Jason, Bodie, Harley. What do we have today? Horseback riding, football practice, cross country practice. That's it. No appointments. Very rare for us. Would like a meat sandwich, aka ham. He's like, can I have meat next time? I'm like, meat? Oh, yeah. Ham. There we go. Peanut butter for James. Deshaun. Dasher. I forgot jelly for Jason. I've been doing that lately. I'm like so discombobulated this week because they had Monday off for Yom Kippur, and then like yesterday it felt like a Monday, today feels like a Tuesday, you know what I mean. It's just one of those weird weeks where I'm forever gonna think it's the wrong day. Put ham on Zoe's sandwich. I told you I did not sleep good last night. I don't know why I was tossing and turning. Ketchup. Boop. That's a winky face. All right, now we got it. Oh, we're back in action. Eggs cooking. Takes a minute to warm up. Okay, got my containers. Let's see how many we're down to. 2, 4, 6, 8. You know, I love these containers, but the little tabs break off. Like this one's down to 1 tab. Oh wait, Bree doesn't like them. Come on. let's pack lunches. Coffee break. Harley, Odie, Jason, Jordan, Dash, Zoe, Bree, Dave, Sean, Patrick, James, Alex. I don't know where James's blue one is, and Harley hasn't gotten hers yet. Okay, sandwich. And Jordan is getting mac and cheese. Okay, I'm gonna cut up their apples today, but I forgot to do that. And give them some peanut butter for their apples. And I've got ketchup for Jordan, some mac and cheese. All right, let me cut up these apples real quick. Time out. That's good. Please tell me this whole batch isn't bad. Just that one. Holy cow, he's scared me. It's a beautiful day. You know where any of our apple slicers are? You know, that we have multiple of.
They're in the middle shelf somewhere, I think.
Whatever. I feel like I put them somewhere else on purpose, like, oh, this is a good spot for an apple slicer. Now I don't remember where that somewhere is.
You have multiple.
I know. I know. somewhere. But where? I'll find them like 5 minutes from now, after I cut all the apples. What you got going on today? Is it your busy day?
No, my busy day is Friday.
Friday. We realized we will have to divide and conquer on Saturday. Patrick also has a cross-country race on top of Alex, James, and Deshaun have a football game, and the twins have flag football, and Zoe has violin, and Harley has dance. Oh, speaking of violin, Zoe's violin teacher is starting his own private practice. Private, whatever you call it, studio, private studio. It's not private practice, he's not a doctor. So next week, she's done. She switches to the private studio.
Where is that?
Out by dance.
Oh.
So hopefully it works out if I can coordinate dance and violin at the same time.
She must be halfway decent at violin. She said she had to switch groups.
Yeah, she told me that.
Although I've never heard her play, have you?
No. No, I never hear her practice.
Just like Dash.
I know.
Seems like he's doing really well.
They like never practice. I wish my kids would practice instruments. They play them, like they go to lessons once a week. They maybe practice like once a week. But you know what? At least the opportunity is there. And that's something that I think is important. Oh my gosh, I know I had to tell you. The kids had their first parkour last night, and it was adorable. Really cute. They had a blast. It was Dash, Jordan, Jason, Bodie, and Harley. They had so much fun. Of course, then they came home and were jumping all over the furniture, but there's worse things. Let's get the sausage ground up. Eggs are almost done. Turn off the heat. Finish those in a minute. Could you throw me an apple, please?
I'm not gonna throw it to you.
Okay. Hey, do you want to do the I Trust My Wife challenge today?
Yeah, sure.
Just kidding. I would never. I don't even trust myself to hit a cup off of your head.
You can do it.
No. Josh and I were watching the I Trust My Wife challenge videos last night and laughing so hard.
Gotta hurt.
Yeah, no. No. I want to see the aftermath of those.
Yeah.
That one guy's eye had to like swollen shut. I can't believe they're letting that circulate. That's like so dangerous. But it is funny. All right. Now that we've done that. Back to lunches. Drinks. Twins. Sean. Zoe, Alex. Dash, Harley, Cody, James, Marie, and who am I missing? Patrick. Runaway sausage. Yogurt, Gogurt. James, Alex, blueberry for Harley, raspberry for Deshawn, M&M for Zoe, Gogurts for Patrick and Jason. And chips. Two, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Random thing in Jason's lunchbox is an orange hammer. It's up soon. Reconfiguring. really fits in that side pocket. That's why I don't really put their drinks there. And then my kids like forget that it's there and don't drink it. All right. Lunch is done. Whew. Working up a sweat. Cheesy eggs. Okay. Eggs, sausage, hash browns. Let's cut up some melon. I don't know, I can't smell it. Hopefully it's good. I'll have to try some. Okay. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's melon. And whatever my kids don't eat, my chickens will gladly eat. Alright, eggs, sausage, hash browns, melon, and toast. Breakfast and lunch are done. Thank you for spending time with me this morning. You are strong, you are beautiful, you are loved, you belong, and I am so proud of you. I'll see you next time.